Time for a quick update with the Torana. Yeah, getting a few bits and pieces done. So the K-frame, it's had a really good clean up. Any rust that was on there, which was very minimal, that was all treated. And then primed and painted. Looks very nice. Added a couple of missing nuts and bolts and split pins and that. So that's all looking pretty good. Got new brake lines to come out of the calipers. That'll do just to get it on the street. And just boxes of bits and pieces. I've got the sump off my 308 at the moment. I'll just have a chat about that. Just got bits and pieces here. Yeah, so pretty much going to start putting all of these bits and pieces back into that. So my Gearbox man, Doug from Southwest Autos in Auto Transmissions or something, has finished off my M20. And I got the bell housing, and I've got my clutch and flywheel there somewhere, but that's all looking very nice. And I've gone with the Melwood Automotive hydraulic throwout. So yeah, done well there. Oh, and I've got a different kind of. I had a new guide there machined up for the front, and I'm in the process of putting my sump back on, but yeah, because I took it off because of that. Someone done an awesome job at sealing the front of the sump, and I noticed that it was leaking out, and there's no way I wanted it to be like that. So I've got all new gaskets and everything, sump, valley, and exhaust there. Really good to see. I've got all brand new pistons. All the bores look really beautiful. Timing chain and that. Double row timing chain all looks very nice. I'm just going to rip this pickup off because there was a fair bit of sludge in the bottom of the sump that I've now cleaned out. And I have started it a couple of times, but it did get oil pressure in that. I'm just going to pull that off and just do the screen and that. So yeah, new engine mounts, new rear gearbox mounts, everything. So the idea this weekend is to get that sump done, get that back on, all nicely sealed up. I've got some Permatex aviation type former gasket, and I'll be putting that on that surface there. And I've got something just a little bit thicker. I've got the former gasket sealant, and if I have to, I'll just put that across there. So I don't even know what the hell they've done. I don't know if there's a seal there. Anyway, I'll sort that out. All right. So, and hopefully by the end of the weekend, I'll have that on that, and then it's. I've got to do a bit of pipe work under there for the fuel canister that sits up there, and I've got new brake lines. I'll put all of those on and tidy up a little bit of stuff in the engine bay, and then the K-frame can go back in. Then I'm going to wheel it outside because I really don't want to make too much dust or mess in here, and I'll just concentrate on giving that a bit more of a wire wheel and a clean up, and paint that. Same as just the front end there. I've treated all of that, wire buffed it, treated it, and for now I'm just going to put up with that little bit of rust. Just everything's really nice and structural there. It's no problems at all. I just want to get it on the road because I might have some licensing issues. So I just want to get it on the road, and I can do things like that later. Righto, so that's a quick update. Been a bit quiet. I've had to deal with a bit of a medical emergency with the old lady, with Mum, and been overseas, and I've had an operation, but blah blah blah. So all good now. Into it. Can't wait. Doing it. Alright, cheers. I had a bit of a clean up. Cleaned out the screen. It just had old, very old oil in there. It got coagulated and that. So I'm putting the sump back on. Done a really good clean up. Got rid of all of that crap that they put on initially all those years ago. That was all nice and clean. And that's what I did on my last motor. Just a tiny bit of aviation former gasket. Beautiful thing, no leaks. And a bit of Permatex right in the corner there, either side of the rear. And now I'm going to set that gasket in, and I'll chuck a bit more former gasket on the top. And then the sump can go on, so that's all beautiful and clean. Just got a bit of a dent out of the front here. Still a little bit, but it's heaps better. Maybe I was thinking that's maybe why it initially leaked and they chucked all that shit on there. So anyway, yeah, I've chucked a bit more oil on the big ends and the conrods and stuff. It's all nice and clean. I took that off. I checked that bearing. That's all just beautiful. The journal and the bearing cap and the crank's all beautiful. That's all torqued back up. So, yeah, we'll whack the sump on now.